Greetings, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, so Sag, I just have to say it. For some of my Sages who really want to reconcile with someone, it seems like the opportunity may present itself because someone feels like it is an unfinished symphony, there's unfinished business, but the other person is like, nah, we done. We done-ski here. Now that was also coming through really strongly in the Aries reading. In fact, there is a lot of the same cards. Some of you guys could have been dealing with an Aries. Taurus and Capricorn was also really strong. I know because I read Vedic sidereal, a lot of my Sagittarians that I'm talking to they think that they're Capricorns. So this could be a reading. If it doesn't make sense for you, it could be because you need to look at the Scorpio reading, which I haven't done yet. But I would just advise, if you're December 15th and sooner, in Vedic sidereal, you're actually a Scorpio. I know some people get bored of me saying this, but I do read energy of it differently. So at the same time, you could still have Sagittarius other placements. So, and this is all placements, since all the placements have something to know about. For some of my Sagittarians, you may only know your sun sign. So I'm going on this tangent in your reading, which I didn't go on in the others, because maybe you need to go to Google and type in free birth chart and figure out what your other placements are, because it will let you in on something. Or let you in on something that someone tried to let you in on. You see, here's the thing. In the past, there was an interception, deception, inception, like the movie Inception. Someone here could have been trying to astral travel in someone else's dream space. Someone here was trying to send a message. They couldn't send the message, or the message never got received. This can be like someone's number is blocked, but there's not something on the phone that is going to automatically ping back and be like, the number did not send. So someone thinks that their text messages or their emails or their messages are being read or because they're being sent and there's no send back, but the person is like not getting them. So falling on deaf ears, something here is falling on deaf ears. So for my Sagittarians, if you sent something and you're not getting a response back, no, they didn't even read the message. They never even got the message. For my Sagittarians who are receiving, I don't know, I guess you wouldn't know. If you have someone blocked, they're trying to send you a message and you're not getting it or something, because there's a block here and there are multiple towers. So it's almost like there's a tower that some information didn't get through, because someone is like, but you see, if you would have gotten that message that you're never going to get, or you never got because you're blocked, or because I'm blocked, it would have changed everything. But the other person doesn't seem to think that way, Sagittarius. I know this sounds really convoluted, but this is for someone very specific this week, because there is blocking and unblocking going on here. Someone is like, I can't believe that that person never got that information. It changes everything. But to the person who decided to never see any message, it doesn't change anything because they've already moved on and released it. So this just sounds like really self-absorbed to me, that someone feels like, no, but if they knew this, then it would have changed the outcome. Because this person's like, no, it really doesn't matter. Like, betrayal is betrayal is betrayal. One too many times is one too many times. It doesn't matter what the story is. When you cry wolf, we all know that story of the boy who cried wolf. It's like, then, and he cried wolf. But you see, it actually was real that time. It doesn't matter. You already wasted the button. The button has been wasted. Something here has been desensitized. And it's like a dangerously desensitized. For some of my Sagittarians, there can be some sadness, my condolences, if there is a sudden loss. And that can also be why information never got through, because someone is actually, like, there's a sudden loss here. There is the potential for that in the energy. For some of my Sagittarians, there is a sudden removal of something. There's an observation, something is seen, and then something is cut off. For some of my Sagittarians, there is an entirely new life, a new phase, a huge transition. For some of my Sagittarians, there is a passing of the torch, or perhaps passing of keys, giving a home to somebody, or giving someone property, or trying to make something up. Someone here could have felt guilt for how they were or something that they did, so they're trying to make up for that in their afterlife by putting something in their will to someone, or someone's trying to give something to someone. They're trying to gift their way out of it because something came back like a slingshot. So this can also be like family member or someone, or a coach or someone who's known someone for a while and they always gave them a really hard time, and that person that they gave a hard time would always feel like that coach or that family member never liked them. But then when they pass away or something, they get like something handsome from that person, whether it's like a home or a car or a check. they get a token, something that is physically tangible. And for some of my Sagittarians, there can be a move here. For some of my Sagittarians, if someone or something is abruptly, suddenly moved away from you, it is a blessing. There's a lot of transitions right now. It's like things that are coming into your life are not meant to be there for forever. It's almost like they're a supplemental part of the transition of this journey, of this adaptation. For a lot of, like in getting the movie The Transformers, for a lot of my Sagittarians, there is like a full transformation going on here. And someone can feel like something is unfinished with the person because the lesson that that person was brought into your life to teach, that lesson is unfinished. But that person that you feel like things are unfinished with was just a representation, a mirror of that lesson. Now it's just going to travel to a different face. I'm hearing Trading Faces. The song is Trading Places by Usher, but I was hearing Trading Faces. So someone here could also be trying to emulate the look like someone else, or someone here could have a type, and it's very obvious what their type is because they all look the same. We'll see, Sag.